Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going over a relatively new product. It's the Streamlight TLR-6. Yes, I did say 6. That's the right model number. This one here is built to work with the Glock 43 and Glock 42 pistol. You can see it integrates right here on the trigger guard. What we're going to do before getting into the details, though, is just step outside in the rain. Yes, it's raining, but it'll be all right. Guns work fine in the rain. At least the light should as well. So we're going to see that here in a second. We're going to step outside and take a look at the beam pattern compared to a couple of different lights and see how it looks and see what kind of output you're getting with this light and laser combination. As you can tell by the rain coming down, we're having a lovely evening down here, nice and rainy all the way around, but I suppose that shows the light still is going to work in adverse conditions. You can see the laser there. The shed here is about 25 meters away, and that corner right over there that's kind of visible is about 45 meters. You can see the pattern there. It's decent spill. Not too much of a bright hot spot, but if you're pointing it at something, it will illuminate it. Again, that's 25 meters away, so if we're talking self-defense distances, that's plenty of light for what you're going to encounter out there. Now, just to compare it, here we have the Viridian light that you guys just saw inside. In terms of the light, pretty similar, I'd say, in overall output. Here's the TLR-6 on it, and then the Viridian. So pretty similar light output for sure. However, obviously the TLR has the additional laser there. Again, what you see here is the TLR-6, and we're going to try to show something that's a little bit more higher output, which is what you see right there. That's the TLR-1S. Let it focus. One way I think you can really see the difference is right here in the corner, which is, again, 45 meters away. It's a good bit brighter there. I'm not sure how well it comes across on camera to the eye, though, compared to what you see here with the TLR-6. It's a good bit brighter. So you're definitely giving up some power, some candela, some lumens, but again, it's a much smaller package designed for concealed carry. So pros and cons to each, but that's what it looks like in comparison. Now that you've seen the output, this is what you actually get when you open your package. You get your light and laser module, the right side, the left side, and then the actual batteries. The batteries do come with it, and they are CR1/3N batteries, lithium batteries. And you also get your 3 different screws and your tools to install it. So the way it works, for those of you guys who are unfamiliar with these types of setups here, is that this sort of mold in the polymer cutout here wraps around your trigger guard and it secures via that mechanism. So you're just going to line it up there on your trigger guard and you can see how that works. Now the light and laser module will come out, so be careful not to drop it. Doesn't matter if you do, you just have to put it back in. You want to install the right side, and when you do that, you want to make sure your battery compartment flap is open. We'll show you why that is here in a second. Because you have to put your batteries in, positive side up. There we go, just like that, and you're just going to fold your battery compartment over, and that will roughly clip it in place as is, even without the screws. So that's how it's going to look. And at this point, we're just going to put our 3 bolts, I should say. They're really not screws, they're bolts, in. And just tighten those down with your provided hex key. Now that we've got it mounted up, you'll see it does look pretty flush all the way around. There's no sharp edges there. A few different things to point out is that our on-off switch is on both sides, as you see here, and our windage and elevation adjustments are adjusted on the left side here and then on the bottom for zeroing your laser. So operation's pretty simple. You press it and you'll have light and laser. I'm not sure if you guys can see the laser on the camera, but I can assure you it is there. From the on position to switch modes, you're just going to press and hold both sides. And at that point, the laser went off again. The laser's kind of hard to pick up indoors with all the indoor lighting that we have here, but I assure you the laser went off. Next, from the on position, you're going to press and hold both buttons again to go to laser only. So at this point, it's just going to be the laser. And to go back to the light and laser mode, we are going to do the same thing. Just press and hold both sides, and now we're light and laser again. For what it's worth, when this one came in, it was zeroed basically right to the gun. I didn't have to adjust anything with the windage or elevation adjustments, so that's certainly a good thing. It should be pretty close when you get it in and actually mount it up there on your gun itself. A few things I think that we haven't covered so far on the video
review anyway, is that Streamlight offers what they call a limited lifetime warranty. Now, I've been using Streamlight products for a long time, weapon mounted products, I should say, and over the years I've broken 2 of them, both TLR-1s in fact. But anyway, the good news is Streamlight has replaced both. At least one of them was a parts issue that they just replaced the part. Another one was a lens where I had to send it in. But either way, they've replaced them both without cost, free of service, and without question. So certainly they have a very good warranty as well, should anything ever go wrong. The other thing we didn't cover that's a pretty big deal is going to be cost. Now, I just checked Amazon like 5 seconds before hitting record on the camera, and I looked at what these were going for. Basically, they're going for right around the $100 mark out there on the street. So about $100 shipped. We'll put links below in the video description for those of you guys looking for them. For the light and laser combo, I think that's a relatively fair price for what you're getting there. It's a high quality light from a very reputable manufacturer, and it seems like they did some good R&D to get it to sync up well with the 42 and 43 frames. If you guys have any other questions about this that I didn't cover here in the video, by all means post below in the comments section. You can also post over at my Facebook page as always. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video.